Three-time WNBA MVP. Not sure she'd want to play with Caitlin Clark. One of the WNBA's most decorated players made a polarizing claim about Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. During a June 11 interview with ESPN, Lauren Jackson, who is a two-time WNBA champion, a three-time WNBA MVP, and arguably the greatest Australian basketball player of all time, made several statements praising Indiana Fever superstar guard Caitlin Clark. "I love Clark's intensity. I love that. Obviously, she's a young player and still has so much development ahead of her. But I think her smarts, the way she reads the game, the way she passes the ball, the way she shoots the ball. She can get to the basket, change of pace," Jackson said. "And I feel like she probably has the pressure of the world on her shoulders, and she's still able to get out there and perform, unafraid, no fear. What an athlete. I am just so impressed with her. How awesome. I'm a fan," she continued. "Man, I would have loved to have played with her. As a point guard with that much vision and awareness. I've just never seen anything like it." Lauren Jackson clarifies Caitlin Clark comments when speaking with Sue Bird. While many WNBA fans loved seeing what Jackson said about Clark, some of her comments, specifically her saying, "I've just never seen anything like it," when talking about number 22's vision and awareness, raised eyebrows, given that Jackson spent her entire WNBA career playing with Sue Bird on the Seattle Storm, who is arguably the greatest point guard in women's basketball history. Bird didn't hold Jackson's comments against her, which was shown through her inviting Jackson to be a guest on an episode of her A Touch More podcast, which was released on August 21st. However, Jackson's comments about Clark came up at one point in the interview and caused an interesting response. "I love Caitlin Clark," Jackson said when asked if there's a player she'd like to play with. "I do love her, but my past comments were taken out of context. I've always said that Sue is the best point guard I've ever played with, but you are completely different as to her. Also, too, Clark has a lot of growth and development to come." After Jackson praised Bird some more, she added, "I'm not sure I would have loved playing with Clark, though. I'm not sure. Because I'm like, pass me the ball. I'm open. Give me the ball. But she is a very good basketball player. I don't know. I feel like she'd take a three instead of passing it to me, and I'd be like, no mate. That isn't gonna work." While Jackson might have felt compelled to say this in front of Bird as a joke to ease her previous comments, it's still an interesting sentiment for her to share.